Welcome back to my channel. It's yet another pick a card, pick a pile, pick a color, pick a bag, whatever floats your boat, man. This is pick a card for, there are fairy messages, angel messages, unicorn messages, spirit guide messages, and also what we need to surrender to, and the mental, emotional, or spiritual blessings that are coming your way. Whew. My ears, I feel like I sound like I'm talking in a drum to myself. Like, my ears are real poppy today. Okay. Pile 1 is the orange bag. It has a lot of little keys in there. Pile 2 is the pink bag with mermaid, a birdhouse, and butterflies. I'm just letting you know what's in the bag in case you're curious. It's just, I just put stuff in there randomly. And then pile 3 is the white bag with also butterflies and a little birdhouse, but mostly butterflies, it looks like. So pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. If you're drawn to more than one pile, that's fine as well. All right. For those of you who picked pile number 1 or the orange bag of little keys, aren't they cute? I love keys. And I know those don't really go to anything. They're just like little trinkets, charms, or whatever, but they're still super cute, okay? Oh, maybe some of you guys have been seeing keys a lot. Maybe finding random keys also, or seeing an emoji key. That's a sign from your spirit team, or a passed on loved one. If whatever comes to your mind first, whenever you see those signs, that's who they're from, okay? Go with that initial feeling and that gut instinct, okay? And you're not crazy either, pile 1, okay? They're really sending you messages. You might want to look up the spiritual meaning of a key also. All right, so first we have fairy messages, so let's see what this entails. Express your individuality. Allow your true self to shine because you're freaking awesome. Yeah. Don't be afraid to be you. Don't be afraid to be your true, authentic self. Maybe it's eccentric and a little morbid, I'm getting. Maybe you have a morbid sense of humor. Really silly is what I'm feeling here. And when you're by yourself, you're really charismatic towards yourself and carefree, you feel. I'm kind of feeling you on that. I prefer just my own energy anymore nowadays because I pick up on so much from people, and it's just it's disconcerting. I don't like to know all, you know what I mean? Hope is always there even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So always hold on to the hope and if you're thinking negative things, try to turn it around with a positive thing, okay? Oh, the fairies want you to go into that childlike wonder some more too. Like, be playful, like how you did whenever you were younger, you know? Like, it is possible to just put your cares and worries to the side and just be your authentic self and have fun. And so what if you're a big kid? Because we all have an inner child, you know? Most of us need to heal our inner child, and maybe that's what's going to help you heal your inner child is, you know, being more carefree and charismatic towards situations and people, especially towards yourself, pile 1. I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to go grab my water in case you see the picture jump, okay? Okay, I'm back. So, where were we? All right, I think that was it on the fairy messages. Oh, maybe not only the keys, but maybe some of you are seeing rainbows a lot. Emojis, stickers, actual rainbows in the sky. Maybe you're out watering your lawn or pass by yard sprinklers and catch sight of a rainbow. It's got to be for something's happening like that for someone, or that one came through. Okay, let's see what the unicorns have to say. Oh, look, there's more rainbows. Go with the flow, relax and trust, accept what is happening. So maybe you have been totally feeling more drawn to be your true authentic self around people you know, letting some feelings, thoughts, or emotions be shown, or certain ways, I want to say ways of thinking on things, like what your perception on some things are. maybe with the spiritual path too. Maybe what your thoughts and feelings are. Maybe you have released old religious beliefs. The dolphins here kind of look like they have a unicorn horn on their head, but also at the same time it looks like light to me, and like it's opening your third eye. Your third eye is opening, pile 1. That's what it is. And your unicorn or your fairy or your spirit team, whatever you want to call it, is helping you with this. Light is being shown upon some things. And there's another rainbow right there. Just friggin' saying. Go with the flow. Rest and relax. Accept what is happening, okay? Don't be scared either, okay? You can always ask your team to surround you, and also imagine protective white or gold light bubble around you. It usually works pretty well for me. I do that a lot when I know I'm going to be out and about in public and out, you know, in crowded areas. All right, what's the spirit guide message? Gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. And I notice how he looks like he's praying, right? It's one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. So I feel like this is kind of saying people you're dealing with, if they're giving you negative energy, try to deflect it with positive energy back towards them, okay? Try not to let that absorb into your field. That's where the protective bubble comes from. And just maybe try to shine from your heart space with them with love and compassion, positivity. Be thankful for who and what's in your life, because people come into our lives for a soul purpose on their level and for your level, on yours as well. Okay? Every relationship, friendship, you know, boss, employee, teacher, whatever it may be, family members also, we all have soul contracts with each other, and they have one with you because they need to learn specific things from you in this lifetime, and vice versa, you with them because you need to learn specific things from them in this lifetime, okay? Letting go of the complaining about what you don't have, and this came out in a couple of zodiac reads about you have enough, you're very abundant in your life, but you want more. You want more, you want more, you want more, and maybe you're like, I found myself doing this the other day, driving through really nice neighborhoods that have really big houses and nice fenced yards and big shade trees all around them. And I just felt myself longing and yearning for that same thing, but I didn't realize it was kind of a form of envy, okay? So I feel like that's what your spirit team is saying, like we need to let go of, you know, be grateful for what we have here in the now, and also for the trials and tribulations that we've been through, along with the joyous moments as well, and the good things that have happened to us. And just acknowledge the prosperity and abundance you've had thus far, even if it's just a little bit of prosperity, right? If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. If we're flipping around, accepting what is happening, relaxing and trusting, and having optimistic expectations, and releasing negative things, and flipping those negative thoughts when they come into mind and turning it around with a positive one, it will work. Because I myself had to go through this. I had to do it. And you get to a point where you do catch yourself and like, oh damn, okay, I didn't mean that, let's back up here. I retracted, or whatever it may be, or think something positive instead, okay? Maybe you're already doing this. Maybe you're already catching yourself, or reflecting back on moments where, oh, well, my negative thinking really turned a situation into something it wasn't. I feel like that's going to resonate with somebody. 949 on the timer as I say that. You might want to look up the spiritual meaning of the number 949. Okay. So this is going to be emotional, mental, or spiritual blessings, or blessings in general, okay? Freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Yes, pile number 1. No more resentment. And I feel like you guys are finally releasing that, though. Releasing the ties and chains that have held you back. Having resentment towards people or situations really block good things that would come towards you. It prolongs it that much, okay? Because we have to stay in a high vibration of optimism and positivity and joy and trust. And when we're not in that vibration, it's a lower vibration, right? And you're thinking, you have resentment, you may have anger or negative thought patterns towards specific things. That keeps you in a lower vibration, and therefore it's easier for you to pick up on the lower vibrational energies around you. If you're going through this, you're gonna be okay, okay? It is possible. You just have to have patience with yourself and relax and trust and go with the flow. Intuition. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. Okay, so it's talking about the Lord here. And then also we had this card over here that shows he's praying, right? So maybe some of you had stopped praying a long time ago and just gave up hope in having, you know, something positive or having your prayers answered. Oh wow, and I'm just seeing this. See how these rubber bands are around these hands and they look like they're wanting to go into a prayer position, right? Putting the hands together. And it's like you've been resisting it for a long time, pile 1. You've been resisting and just not really believing anymore. You kind of lost hope in the power of prayer is what I feel. Your spirit team wants you to get back into it, okay? You're gonna feel that freedom. And for those of you who have been praying for answers, praying for guidance, it's coming towards you if you haven't already seen it, okay? You've got to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. So this means, say, I pointed out the rainbows on these cards, okay? That's synchronicity, that's a sign. Here's a dove right here, and here's, it kind of looks like a rather large hummingbird, but at first it kind of looks like a blackbird as well. Crow, blackbird, doves, whatever you keep seeing repetitively, you might want to look into that and see the spiritual meaning, okay? Also think about your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, or if you're having a conversation at the time when you see these signs and synchronicities or notice them, think about the words being said or what's going through your head at that time, okay? You have freedom of the mind coming towards you, though. Freedom, like an emotional fulfillment in a way. Breaking the bonds and chains of a mental struggle. But here, intuition and the eye and the heart, dropping down into the heart center and following your heart or your gut instincts, okay? Trying to stay out of the mind, out of all that mental chatter. And I mentioned earlier about the dolphins and their third eye. So the third eye and the heart chakra, they are tied together. When both of them are open, there's like it's fantastic, okay? I can't even think of a word to describe how great it is when you have your heart chakra and your third eye open. We know that the third eye is between the eyebrows, and you'd say, well, that's in the head, but not necessarily, okay? The brain is a separate part. That's an organ of the physical vessel, and the third eye is an energy center. We have several energy centers in us and around us, but the main ones are the 7 ones, okay? So having trouble with these, the prayer and having trust and faith and relaxing and going with the flow, you might want to work on your heart and third eye chakra, okay? Whew. What message is this? Oh, what you need to surrender to. Surrender to miracles. Oh my gosh, and there's more dolphins. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Relax and trust. Accept what is happening. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Pile 1. Oh my gosh. The message is loud and clear, don't you think? And the full moon here, and there's a full moon here as well. And I'm thinking that this next full moon and potentially even the next one are very significant for you. You're going to have, they are a good time for collaboration. They're peak energy phases. It's going to shed, I think the full moon will shed a lot of clarity. You're going to realize that third eye is going to become a little stronger, and you're going to realize what's really going on, or what the next steps are, or what you're releasing, or whatever it may be. Angel message. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. This is coming out next to the intuition card with the heart and the eye in it. So this is asking, what is it your heart desires? Okay. Is it to help people? Is it to write music, write a book that potentially helps people? I feel like maybe you just really want to help the world in general and want to help bring peace. But it seems really grandiose to want to do that, right? But it's not, because you can affect the people in the community around you, okay? And that in turn will start a chain reaction. That's another, pick a card for another day though. As long, and there's another full moon on that card also. But anyways, as long as you're turning those negatives around with the positives, and continually to work on yourself and trying to feel and see from the heart and follow the heart, it'll help keep your vibration, okay? As opposed to thinking negatively and developing situations that aren't really real or scenarios and staying in those low vibrational frequencies. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so what's coming through on this one is, I feel like it's saying, regardless of how you acted or treated people in your past, now is the time to move forward, and we need to release the past and release those ties and forgive yourself, okay? Pile number 1, it's okay. I mean, as long as, if you can forgive yourself and there's no way to access that person to tell them that, hey, I really acted a fool, or I was really negative and I was going through some egotistical setbacks. As long as you're able to forgive yourself, pile 1. Wow. I think that is all I have for you. So, if it didn't resonate, that's fine. Pick another pile. And if you're drawn to more than one pile, that's fine as well. And if it did resonate, hit the like button for me, please. And if you want to, comment below what it was or what hit home for you, okay? Until next time, pile 1. Love and light. Hello, pile 2. This is for those who were drawn to the pink bag, or just the number and 2, or the timestamp, whatever. Alright, so the first ones we have are fairy messages. Vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. Okay, I got this card myself the other day, and I've been eating healthier. I've cut out all processed foods, most sugar. It's okay to have that craving every now and then, just as long as we don't overindulge. Or, well, that's the disciplinary part I set for myself. But I've noticed clearing out the processed crap, the ho-hos, the Twinkies, the canned cheese, it has really helped me open my chakras more, and my third eye and my crown chakra also. We're organic vessels, and so we should really eat only raw organic foods, stuff that comes from the earth. That's what the earth is here for, okay? But anyways, maybe some of you are already feeling the need to implement cleaner, healthier eating into your life. That's good. Keep it up. Go with the flow. Go with it. Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Ooh, so you've got an impromptu journey coming up. Maybe some of you guys already have a planned journey as well. And you may be seeing rabbits a lot. So here's your validation. They are being sent to you. You might want to look up the spiritual meaning. And also the mushrooms are being, I'm being drawn to the mushrooms in the picture as well, okay? But also I feel like implementing healthier eating habits, it is a journey to get to where you want in that situation. But don't give up on yourself. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself and be gentle with yourself. Group number 2. See what your angel message is. Did I not say patience with yourself? Oh my gosh. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge. And maybe some of you are taking an interest into culinary endeavors involving, healthy organic eating. Excuse me. The unicorn message is, a caring community. Participate and belong. Enrich your life. Wow. For some, it's saying, step out of your comfort zone and initiate contact with a group of people. For others, I feel like it signifies that you're either involved in a caring community already, or they want to say, for some that your spirit tribe, your soul tribe is on their way to you, okay? And I'm noticing the sun here and the moon here, so maybe some of you are noticing like the time. Like time is either going really, really fast for you throughout the day, or it's going by really, really slow. Or maybe you're starting to lose a little sense of time, like you look at the clock and it's like, oh sweet, it's only 2:30. And then it only feels like an hour or two and it's already 8 o'clock at night. I mean, that's how it's been going with me. So that's just part of the path. That's just part of the awakening, guys. I'm excited for you. A lot of things, a lot of light is going to be shed upon a lot of things this year. It already has with outside worldly influences like the political stuff and the rallying and the riots and all that, and some people, their darkness unfortunately is overtaking their light and they're just being really rude and crappy. So just bear with them, okay, because help is coming for those people. And light is already being shed upon things for you as well, pile 2. I think you guys are probably realizing a lot of things. So don't discount these wild and imaginative ideas that you think you're having. Because for me, I was having these ideas about a greater earth. Like I'm really gung-ho and trying to force the fact that they will outlaw one-time use plastics, okay, or plastic of any of that sort, because it's really junked up our earth. It's making Mother Earth sick is what is happening, okay? And it's one of the things anyways. And the plastic sacks, and there's so many ways that we could implement hemp into it and use hemp for a lot of things. It's very resourceful. But anyways, another video for another day. Light. Ooh, this is your spirit guide message. Imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light, because in reality that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. And it's funny that this card is talking about light and I was talking about light being shed on something. So also I feel for number 2, your heart space is opening. Excuse me. Ooh. Your heart space is starting to open. And you're starting to feel maybe a more connective, more deeper level connections with people around you. Those who, who are really in your community and who serve your highest good. Also a connection with nature and animals is what I'm picking up here. But we really are just beings of energy and light, and we're in this temporary meat suit for a temporary time on this planet. We've been here several times over, though, and we keep coming back to do more soul lessons and soul growths. And maybe you realize that, like, some people are paying more attention to you, and maybe they didn't really pay that much attention before, or you felt like nobody really paid a lot of attention to you. You stayed to yourself now, but your light is starting to shine very brightly, and you're attracting people into your life for the better, okay? We're not attracting those broken down, narcissistic buttholes, okay? So don't worry about that. That stuff's over. Surrender to prayer. Okay, so prayer came up in group number 1 too. So if you were pulled to group number 1 as well, I would suggest you watch that. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Yeah, definitely group number 1, I would suggest you watch. Giving yourself over to prayer. Coming from the heart. And then be open to receiving. That's a lovely message, I think, group number 2. All right, let's see what the blessings would be. Ooh, gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for wherever I go. And there's a hummingbird. Being in the state of gratitude all the time. And when we're in a state of gratitude, it opens us to receiving more positive things. So you've got positive things, positive blessings coming your way. It could be, you know, you're getting into a better emotional state, or handling your emotions better, or processing them, or maybe it's mental states, you know, you're releasing some negative ties or chains, you know, whatever the situation may be for you. Whatever you're struggling with now the most, you're going to receive peace in it sooner rather than later. Oh, energetic clearing. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. Oh my gosh. Yes. You are releasing a lot, group number 2, and you're just making room for better, higher vibrational, loving energy. Wow, that's really cool. And I'm just messed these cards all up. Good Lord. I'm trying to make it to where they're all, you know, like, I feel like I'm playing Tetris here sometimes, but that's really neat. Pile 2, you're activating your light body. Oh my gosh. That's what it is. You're activating your light body. You are way up there on the ascension scale, my friends. Surrender. And if you're finding it a difficult journey, just surrender to prayer. Pray to your angels. Pray to the universe. Pray to God. Pray to Jesus. Pray to Buddha. Pray to the gods, the goddesses, whatever floats your boat on that note, okay? Prosperity lies ahead for you, group 2. Prosperity lies ahead. You've got good things coming to you. You've got a great soul tribe coming towards you. You've got prosperity. You have peaceful spiritual states, peaceful mental states, peaceful emotional states, group 2. I love it. And actually, I'm feeling drawn to pull a manifestation card for you. So let's see, what do we have for group 2 in this Making Magic Manifesting Achievement? Win the award, accolade, or contract. So maybe you're manifesting something in your career, in your job prospects. I feel drawn to pull that one. And Trinket 5, manifesting money and income. Yes, pile number 2. You have the ability, and there's 555 there. Maybe you're seeing 555. 2929 was on the timer when I said that as well. So you are becoming very open and very strong and powerful in your manifesting abilities. If you haven't thought about manifestation, you might want to look into it, okay? But I feel like you probably already have the gist of it, or you wouldn't be watching this video now. Alright guys, that's what I have for you for pile 2. If it resonated at all, hit that like button. If you haven't already, Please subscribe to the channel and be greatly appreciated. If it didn't resonate at all, check out a different pile. And if none of those resonate, check out the previous pick a cards or pick a piles or the previous zodiac reads, okay? Love and light. Hello, group number 3. For those of you that picked the white bag or the number 3, whatever floats your boat on that note. All right, so we have fairy messages up first. Ooh, pregnancy, the birth of a child, brings great blessings to you and the world. Well, that's strong, but also, okay, for some of those who are expecting or who have family members who are expecting, congratulations. This doesn't necessarily mean it's you, so don't get scared and be like, oh my god, I have to go take a test, okay? But also I feel like it's depicting towards the birth of new ideas as well, okay? Third eye chakras are opening and you guys are becoming very aware and getting these brilliant, divinely guided ideas into your head about potential business prospects or school or, you know, just your life path in general and what way you want to go with it. See the butterfly's wings she has here? Because butterflies always signify transformation. So if you're getting sent butterflies a lot, it's depicting that your spirit team is trying to tell you, oh, and look at that, the bag has butterflies as well. So your spirit team is trying to let you know that you are going through a transformation, to be kind with yourself and gentle with yourself and also those around you in your circle, okay? Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. Kitty cat. Maybe your kitty cat was lost and now it's found. I just noticed the cat there, okay? Alright, let me see what other cards we got here. Oh, you got 2 fairy cards. I just noticed that. Or, well, 2 out of 1 deck. But anyways. Oh, business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. I mentioned that with the first card, so this is just validation. Follow through with it. It is definitely a divinely guided idea, and you should definitely go for it. And don't think it's too big or too crazy of an idea, okay? It's not. You got this. Well, that's really cool. Angel messages. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So maybe some of you guys, I feel the parenting children, okay? So some of you who were trying to get pregnant or wishing for a family, it's going to happen in due time for you, okay? For others who are unable to get pregnant, I felt adoption or fostering is definitely in the cards for you, okay? Don't think that it's too much of a process that you can't go through, okay? And make sure you ask that spirit team for divine and guidance and reassurance if you need it. And courage as well in some forms, but let me show that to you. Rosetta. What's that one thing called? Rosetta Stone? Is that like a language? Maybe someone's learning a new language? I don't know. I don't remember what it pertains to. If it's phonics or language, linguistics, whatever. Alright, let's see what the unicorns have to say to you. Open to abundance. Believe you deserve. Accept plenty and prosperity. Ooh, so maybe for some of you who have lost that drive, that inner will to love yourself, or, you know, the deserving aspect of yourself, you're finding it again. You're finding that, hey, I'm worthy. Hey, what's it hurt? Why can't I do this? So we need to start going, I can do this. This will happen. We get in that mindset. That's a positive way of thinking. You'll bring positive things towards you. Maybe it's a vacation on a secluded island, or a new home, or a plot of land. I'm seeing the sunflower here too, so maybe sunflowers are of significance to somebody. Even the unicorn, huh? Let's see what spirit guides got to say to you. Strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continuous basis. You are never really alone, as we are always with you. Finding your strength again, pile number 3. And being open to receiving the help from that spirit team. Yes! I think this is my pile. Excuse me. I drank too much water too fast. But for me, I'm having a hard time with my business venture. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with that one, but it'll all come to me in due timing, so I'm not going to worry about it. And I feel like I had lost confidence in myself and my ability, okay? And my ability to do this, to read these cards, to do reads for other people. Because sometimes I get not negative feedback, but sometimes they're like, well, some of it was confusing and some of it resonated. And it just kind of sets me back a few steps. So I feel like I'm finding that confidence again. Like, well, if it didn't resonate at that moment, watch it again in a week or two, and then I bet it'll resonate. I mean, their intuition would probably tell them, hey, go watch that video again. Anyways, so just thought I'd share some personal info there with you, pile 3, that you're not alone. You are not alone. What is that song? I Am Here With You. Is it Michael Jackson that sings that? I don't remember. What you need to surrender to. Oh. Yeah, this hits home. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. There you go, group 3. Have faith that all is well. And maybe you're slowly surrendering that fear already. I'm noticing like there was something that happened last night and I got a little worked up with it. And like a year ago, I would have harped on this certain situation for weeks, maybe months on end. It would have put really big blocks and walls up around me as well, and instilled more fear and anger into me. But last night, it was like 3 or 5 minutes of worry and what if and oh my God. And then it was like, oh, well, I know the situation better than that. I know the person better than that, and that's not who they are. So, and then it just left me. So I acknowledged that I was having fear and anxiety over the matter, and then reminded myself, you know, it's okay. Like that's not them. They've never given you any reason to doubt or worry before, and it just left me. And it was like the greatest feeling. I've come a long way, and so have you, group 3. Be proud of yourselves, okay? Because you have that full strength inside of you to surrender that fear of change, okay? Or fear of anything for that matter. Like the card said. Maybe some of you are fearful to get pregnant again because you've had a miscarriage previously. Maybe more than once. Don't be fearful anymore, though. The universe and God really don't give you what you don't think you can't handle. And honestly, we've given ourselves these trials and tribulations throughout our life. We wrote our life story before we came here, okay? Because we had to, so we could get the soul lessons and the soul growth that we needed for this lifetime. And then whenever we pass on to the next realm, we'll probably decide to come back again because, oh, I didn't get that right that time, or I didn't learn this specific thing. So you're going to come back probably. But anyways, that's a whole nother video for a different day. Maybe I should start implementing those videos in here. Okay, anyways, what your blessings will be coming? Awakening. Ooh. Oh my Lord, wake me from my life as a spiritual sheep. My bad. Let me start over. Oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense.
Yes.
Open your heart. Be open to receiving. You've got awakening coming. That's what's happening with you, group 3. You're becoming awakened. Almost fully awakened is what I feel. Your light body has been implementing and integrating into you and your higher self as well. You're going towards great things. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, for some of you, you might have the horse totem, or a horse is your spirit animal. Let's see what this other... Ooh, outrageous openness. Yes, 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 yes. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. Surrender that fear of change, because you're coming for an outrageous openness. It's gonna happen. If you're still fearing change and whatnot, it's gonna happen regardless, okay? And a new romantic cycle begins. The new moon in Libra. Maybe some of you are Libras or dealing with a Libra. Also, I see the scales, like it reminds me of the scales of justice here. So any legal matters, court cases, you know, contracts, anything that's involving, you know, other parties, it's going to lean in your favor, okay? Just have a positive outlook about it. Let's see what you're manifesting, pile number 3. What do we have for group 3 in manifestation? Ooh, 2 of them came out. Ooh, triple spiral. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. That's part of your outrageous openness. And maybe you're seeing the spiral shape a lot. You might want to look into the spiritual meaning of that, okay? Maybe you're finding snails or something. They have a spiral shell, right? Air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. I'm not exactly how you would go about doing this, but I'm going to look it up here in a moment when I wrap this video up. Because I'm very intrigued now. Labyrinth is on the bottom of the deck. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, enlightenment. Yes, like I said, your light body is integrating. Hallelujah. Alright, and if you picked pile 3, you're awake already. You were in the know of this sort of thing, I do feel. Don't forget to protect your energy field, though. Okay. Well, pile 3. If it resonated, hit that like button for me. And if you wish to share, let us know in the comments section below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. And you can follow me on TikTok as well. I think that information is down below also. And also on the Facebook group, which is down below. If this pile did not resonate at all, check out the first 2 piles, because those were kind of the same message, so I think they went together. Until next time, love and light.